What's up, keldeo? Welcome to the final week of pickems. Yes, I said that right. The final weeks. After 10 weeks, I finally can get rid of you. You're no longer my responsibility. It's like a dad giving their children the keys to the car and just running away. I forgot some milk, so I will be back. Never. Within this week's pickems, I have a very special guest. This person is one of the owners of this entire place. Without them, we wouldn't have a place to have fun. This person is probably one of the stinkiest battlers there ever was. They're in charge. They're in charge of the stinkiest division. Actually, probably voted the worst division. Funnily enough.
We're the PU division.
voted by who? Voted by the people. I know the people. We have Will.
Hello.
Wow, that was such a weak. Hello. Hi.
No, I made the joke about the PU, and then I just had a terrifying moment of the fact that my mascot is in PU, and that makes me very sad.
Yeah, imagine being in PU. That's why you stink. Got him.
Actually quite good, Robin.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so for week 10, I'm also going to be making sure I cater to my Verizon people. Somewhere on the screen, we'll have some Subway Surfers gameplay for you guys. Because I know Verizon can't concentrate for more than 10 seconds, so we'll have some Subway Surfer just for you guys.
Look, you say this, Muffin, but Verizon pickems are like 3-hour-long videos, while yours are 10 minutes.
And I'm not gonna lie,
videos.
Let's be honest, half the time they're not really paying attention to that either. But here we go. First we have, oh, by the way, week 10 is super important because a lot of people aren't locked into playoffs. So I think only 3 of us are, and technically not really because some of them haven't played their battles yet. Guys, please do your battles. I can't. Please do them.
Like two people are locked. Or technically 3, but one of them can't. You know, 2 people are locked.
Actually, Momo hasn't even done his battle yet, so I can't even say he's locked either. The 2 people that should be first and second haven't
No, it's not. It's you and Brooks. The only ones locked, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. But first, we waiting. We waiting. You know, forget about them. Forget who's locked. What? For now, we can focus on Dewey versus Momo. A very important battle because if Momo loses, he could be out. If Dewey wins, he can be in. But if Dewey loses, he's out. This is the battle of
Dewey needs to win this. This is crucial.
This is very crucial. And but I'm not gonna lie. Dewey has been trying to get rid of that Sylveon. I said this last week, and I'll say it again. His trades that he made was probably a hindrance to his team. I love Champound, but it wasn't necessary with this team. Love Torterra, but you kind of shot yourself in the foot with it. And I'm not gonna lie, looking at this team, he's gonna have a real tough time because Anaris kind of just wants to shit on it.
Yeah, Anaris runs away with this man's team. Unfortunately, I think you need a fucking Air Balloon Golden Girl. I think Air Balloon Golden Girl comes every single time this week. If not, Scarf and Anaris just kills the entire team.
And I'm just looking, okay, you have Donphan with Knockoff, you have Garchomp, you have Empoleon. At what point, granted, Momo could try and do some similar sets he's done in the past. I won't spoil what sets he's done in the past, but if there's a particular Pokemon you see, you probably will know what item it has because he's done it so many times I don't think he realizes. But I'm not gonna lie, this is really, to me, this is like a one-sided match. I think Momo very much has this in the bag. Unless...
Oh, absolutely.
Unless
I think the Zapdos is a really good Urshifu. That's single strike, isn't it?
No, yeah, single strike, yeah.
Yeah, like, they have Zapdos who can just sit on, like, the vast majority of Urshifu's moves and then click U-turn every time without fail because you'll never leave your Urshifu against a flying type.
And you really can't set up with Dondozo because it just gets one toxic and, you know, you won't be able to set up enough for it to do much.
Yeah.
And you don't want to bring webs because then you're giving Defiant boost or competitive boost to 2 fantastic... Honestly, this is not a good matchup for you, Dewey. But not gonna lie, you have surprised me in the past. You are a 4-time winner of different leagues. Show Momo what you can do, but my vote's going to Momo.
Only way he wins this is with some like Como cheese, I think.
That's also what I'm thinking as well. So your vote will be also Momo?
Oh, absolutely. Do you do percentages here or do you just do votes?
Oh no, we literally just say I think this person will. What do you mean by percentage? How do you? What do you like? I think 75% of the time. Momo wins.
We say like 70-30. It's like betting odds kind of thing where it's like, yeah, I think 70% of the time I say Momo wins. To Dewey's 30.
No, we don't do percentages. We're like, yeah, you win or you lose. Math has nothing involved. We don't do math here.
The preschool division that hates math. That's
Yeah,
fair enough.
we don't do math here. We write long essays and fail to read anything. That's Keldeo division.
Go Mama! Woo!
Also, I would like to say if we don't get this done in 15 minutes or less, we will personally, if you miss playoffs, we'll personally buy you a brand new car. That's right, a brand new car if you miss out on playoffs.
Yeah.
So we shall continue.
You know it.
Next up is Aaron versus Bandito, another very important match. Aaron hasn't versus Derpster, so depending on if he wins or not, he definitely. Either way, Aaron needs to win this, for sure.
Well, they both need to win this.
Very, and I think after what last week's shenanigans, I think Bandito is itching to win, and I think he has the skills to win. But because Aaron so far has lost his last 3 battles in a row, and I'm just like, my man went from first to nearly not making playoffs.
I think Bandito has a dog-ass matchup in this. I think the combo of Bax Caliber plus Ninetales just kills his entire team. Like, the only thing that beats both those is Sneasler. And for Sneasler, he has plenty of checks.
That is true. I always forget. Can you burn the Backscabbler with thermal exchange? I can't remember. I always forget. It's like the one ability. I just forget how it works.
You've just explained specifically how the ability works.
No, but
it
like,
stops it from being burned and also increases his attack when he gets hit by a fire type move.
Because I know fire type moves still hit it. I just always forget like burn affects it.
No, it can't be burned. And scale shot, EQ, icicle spear. What's living?
Yo, mama.
And then you got freeze dry for the mana fake.
Yeah, this is a very tough matchup for Bandito, but he seems confident. He was ready to run it. About a week before he was ready to run it. Before the week even started. So he is confident.
Yeah, but Sneasler is carrying his back. It's the only one that can do anything to his team.
And you know what? Throughout this entire season, Sneasler has been carrying, and I think Sneasler can do it again.
I wish someone loved me the way that Bandito loves Sneasler.
Honestly, so true. And I just wish Aaron just would stop throwing, especially when it comes to using Great Tusk. Man, I still can't get over his week 1 loss. I'm so sad the replays are no longer there because man got reverse swept. Easiest 6-0 of his life.
By what?
Loading the Raichu because he was, I think, +2 or +3 bulk up. And instead of attacking the Raichu, he used Rapid Spin. And then proceeded to get reverse swept. So, look, honestly...
Right, I'm picking Orion.
Bandito, I appreciate you. I think you got this. But I think on paper, Orion's got this. So
Absolutely.
We'll see what's next. Next up is Derp versus Vortex, which I already found out. Derp is pretty much locked in. Vortex can't make it. They're doing a meme battle. So pretty much anything we say is pretty much irrelevant. But Derp did get a new Pokemon. He listened. I told him to drop a Drifloon because it was absolutely useless. It was a waste of space. And he picked up...
I said that when you've drafted his team initially.
The goated. Yeah, Derp doesn't listen to half of us, let's be honest here. And he'll hear this and be like, hey, that's mean. Yes, it is.
True, though. Fuck you, Derp.
He did get one of my favorites to use, Avalog. Hisuian to be exact. I love using the Avalogs.
Why though?
I know. When you sit on the field against physical attackers, it just becomes fun. When you just watch the opponent life drain from their eyes because they realize they can't break your Hisuian Avalog.
Well, yeah, Terra Ferry and that monster would be pretty good to be fair, but I don't know about here. Matchup wise, I think Vortex has the matchup, but Derp is a much better player.
It's also meme battle, so actually absolutely never. But unlike my meme battles, they're being unoriginal and taking my idea of that I did for Ega. Yes, Will. Sorry, spoil, but we did a meme battle, and that's why I said I put it all on the line. For that, I could miss playoffs from that meme battle. I won't spoil the results, but they're basically taking my format and making their own. As always, they're both copycats. L to both of them. But I hope they enjoy their meme battle. Who do I think is the memeier person? I think Vortex is. I think Vortex is coming through way better sets, to be honest. I
think Derp's the type of person to say he's doing a meme battle, but then try really hard, like sweat the meme battle to the point of it not being funny.
That is true as well. I feel like, and especially if Derp loses, he could end up losing first place to Murmur, which I think would be even funnier. But yeah, no, I think if we're thinking about memes, I think Vortex 10 out of 10 got the memes down pat. I think so. My vote for, not for winning, but for having the best sets of memes, Vortex all the way.
Yeah, go Vortex. I pick Vortex every single time.
And can't wait for Derp to once again type onto chat and like, wow, thanks Muff for picking me. You're welcome. Every week he's done it. Every week without fail. It's just that little thing. Up next is another very important battle for Ditto, but probably the worst person to fight the very important battle. We have Brooks versus Ditto. The Sun team versus the non-Sun team.
The Sun team that should be a Sun team.
I'm not gonna lie, this just looks really one-sided. I just think Brooks wins. Like, generally, what
kind of, but Roaring Moon has a field day here.
I mean, you do give the Sun to Roaring Move, but like
Roaring Moon, EQ, Dragon Move, DD, Acrobatics has a field day. The only 4 moves you need, and I think it sweeps his entire team.
Until it loses to Ditto. Until it loses to Diglett. That focus starts.
Ditto. No, you're right. No, Ditto is gonna beat Ditto. Ditto's actually a good Roaring Moon check.
But also Diglett, that focus sash reversal, easy one shot.
I'd hope he'd set Roxo, but you never know.
But being honest, I think on paper,
Ditto.
The moment you get rid of Roaring Moon, I think it becomes one-sided. I mean, you do have Rotom there that does decently well.
I think Volcarona also has a pretty good matchup into this as well.
But does Volcarona really want to take a Hydro Steam?
Well, no, but you just set up when when the Walking Wake isn't on the field.
Now, Ditto, I swear to everything holy, if you bring that Iron Leaves just to continue its reign of terror, I swear I will just give you the L on the spot. You do not bring a Grass type to this battle.
I like Brooks' team, but I think all his Terra Caps are just a bit crap.
I'm not gonna lie, he just doesn't Terra. Like, straight up, 90% of his battle, he has not used a Terra once.
That's fair enough.
And I'm like, if you have transactions, maybe just change one of your Terras at this point. Do you really need Ninetales Terra? Do you really need it Terra'd?
No, he doesn't. I'll answer that for you.
But
meanwhile, Ditto, I think Ditto has 3 of the coolest Terra Caps you can get. That's so much fun. And that's why I'm going to give it to Ditto. I've got full belief in Ditto here.
I'm going to give it to Brooks. But if you fail me, that's okay, because you're still in playoffs anyway. So, you know what? You do you, boo. You do you. Up next, we have Fliss versus Yoko. The battle of... I was gonna say last place, but I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think who is last. I think it is Fliss. Because they lost rock
Fliss,
paper.
yeah, Yoko's 2-7.
Yeah, because they lost last week to rock paper scissors against Agar, which was the most epic battle I've ever seen. This time I actually brought their entire team, Fliss's, because I forgot to touch Tatsugiri this time, and I'm not gonna lie, I think Fliss has it.
Fliss is a pretty crazy matchup here. What do they do for a well-played Ursaluna and Blood Moon?
I mean, you have Glalie, which still to this day has not done a single thing.
I think you maybe try and bring like a Max Spadef Vaporeon, maybe.
True. But you also gotta be very careful of the the poison touch, or whatever it's called, toxic chain from Vesindipity.
Absolutely.
Because you don't really want to, and then we don't want to talk about how the doggo has a nice field day on half these Pokemon.
Yeah, I just got shut down by Zapdos so much.
Till it gets hit by a Stone Edge, because for some reason they're not physically defensive.
Yeah, but then I just, in my mind, Stone Edge is like 60 base power because it's the complete inaccuracy of it.
I mean, granted, I use it all the time. Risk versus reward, baby.
I don't think Zamazenta does that well here at all, actually. Because if you have a good Terra on your big shieldy dog thing in the bottom left, what's its name? I forgot his name. Oh
What,
my God.
chess?
Chestnut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you also would need Bang for the scissor. If you don't have that, you don't be doing very well. It doesn't do very good into the Sandcastle, Zapdos, and also not really into the Mew either. And also, a Burberry Berry Wheezing puts Willow on you, and then you're useless.
That
So I'm sorry to shut down your party, Muff.
But I'm not gonna lie. I still believe it can do well.
I still think Fliss has this. Like Rotom Heat goes crazy here. Look at the Rotom Heat.
Heat, Lowland Raichu, Toxic, even the Dust Noah just kind of sits. Oh, Dustclop, sorry, just kind of sits a little bit. Like.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Fliss has this without a doubt. Your first win, Fliss. You guys go.
I definitely think Fliss. I definitely think Fliss will do it. To be just because. I mean, I said this when Yoko drafted the team. It's like on paper it could look good, but I just don't think it's. I just don't think it's the team.
I just don't see there's no real like offensive threats. Like everything is just like set up, or it's like I don't know. Like Samurai is really good, but Samurai isn't good because it itself is going to sweep your team. It's because it sets spikes up that you can't taunt or get rid or can struggle to get rid of, while also having like offensive pressure. Zapdos is a really good pivot, and I guess Scizor, but there's just nothing here that I see doing some real damage, if you know what I mean.
Honestly, my one advice is just please don't bring the Glalie. Just please don't bring it. You bought it last week,
The
and
Gaily.
look, you bought it last week for look. I get the Terrors worked in that favor, but you should have bought Sizzle. That's my 2 cents.
We should unban Mooney just for this battle.
just don't bring it. It's just not a good Pokemon. Even with Terror, it's just not a good Pokemon.
I like Mega Glalie though. Mega Glalee's fun.
Oh, that's good. That's a goated Pokemon. But yeah, no, I gotta give it a Fliss as well. I think Fliss got it easy.
You got it. It's easy peasy.
And then finally, oh wow, it's my battle. What have I not done it yet? What? No, I just wanted to general wise, it was actually a really fun battle to do. I'm really excited to showcase the video on it. Just because
I'm excited to watch that.
we talked about this battle since week 1. Since we saw we were battling each other's last, we were both like, hey, let's do this. And then a little bit like week 5, I think it was, Ego was like, hey, do you want to make it even more interesting? And then like 2 days ago, I was like, hey, this is how we can make it more interesting. To the point where like it's pretty much all luck how we got our Pokemon, the punishments that we had to do with our Pokemon, that no one really had it wasn't like someone had the advantage because they had better moves. It was literally just like, okay, shit, this is kind of what we got. And you know what, my boy Yamega finally came. He finally got into a battle. Let's go.
Why are you spoiling it, bro?
Well,
I was excited for the video.
No, it was just to spoil that they finally, to get excited to see what it could do. That's all I. No, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But generally, I think this was probably my I'm gonna go a little spiel because we're already past 15 minutes, so you go over on a car anyway. I think this was generally one of my favorite battles to finish off the season with. Not only do I get to verse my good friend Agar, who I'm an absolute number 1 Agar fan. I should change my name to that. I also got to finish off doing something that I absolutely love, which are my custom meme battles that I always am open to do, unless it's like a super deciding game between. Actually, even if it's a deciding game between both players and both players say, yeah, it's okay. I think it's more because I put everything on the line for this. I put everything on the line.
No, you did. I think you were still gonna get through.
No, if I had lost, there is a way I don't make playoffs if I had lost. Which was really funny. Fun fact, Keldeo, if you go 6-4, you can still not make playoffs. Join us. We suffer. But yeah, that's all I will say. Other than that, thank you, Will, for once again bring season 2 to a thing. It has been an honor being one of your mods, and for you actually giving me my entire division to myself. Even though they all believe Agar to be the leader. Fuck you guys. You guys think you're cool, but I've been the one doing everything, so fuck you.
He's more respectable.
I made a PowerPoint for you fuckers. Enjoy it. It might be a little bit crooked. I will do my best to make it less crooked.
It's beautiful.
Actually, no. Only Virizion complained about it as crooked. So fuck you, Virizion. I hope you enjoyed your.
No, Virizion the worst.
I hope you enjoyed your Subway Surfer. That I will see if I can remember to put in. It'd be hilarious if I didn't put it in at all, and I said I would. So now people are just like trying to find it.
I thought you were joking. Are you actually going to put Subway Surfer gameplay in?
I was actually, yeah, 100%. I mean, they literally, the one, I don't remember who. Someone says like, where's the, I need to concentrate. I'm just like, okay. let me help you with that. But yeah, overall, it's been a very fun season 2. I'm excited to see how playoffs go, and thank you, Will, for joining me in just insulting my division, because you know what? I started off really nice in my pickems, and now I've devolved into fuck off. And any final remarks you'd like to say to your wonderful Keldeo children?
Thank you for all being terrible. I can't wait to see how bad you all do in the playoffs.
It's right. We'll still make it further than Terrakion because they're PU. Other than that, thank you all for watching. The weekly recaps will be happening at some point as well. Because you know, #1 mod right here. We're actually doing a poll at the end of the season to vote for #1 mod. You know who to vote for. Agar, obviously.
Oh, but there's just 2 of you.
No, I was gonna make it between all the mods, but just put it just at Keldeo, see what they think.
Who would you actually think would win that?
What? #1 mod?
Lynn.
I was gonna say Mackie. It was either Lynn or Mackie. Can we actually do that?
Why Mackie? Of course we can. It sounds like a great day. Who's gonna get the least votes though? Probably Faith.
I want to say Tyler, maybe.
Oh, actually, I forgot about Tyler.
Did you forget your own? I hope he doesn't watch this part of the video. We gotta cut it.
Well, I don't. No, not in an insulting way. I just I forget Cavalian exists sometimes. You know. They're the boring child.
But other than that, I will. We'll see you all in our playoffs. Bye.
Ooh, bye.